And good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Outlaw PD Gaming. WWE Champions 2021 is the game. Here we go with episode number 65. And we got a brand new event kicking off yesterday. So this will be my first crack at it. Brand new character to the lineup. And it's a pretty good one. From the early reviews, Butch of the Bushwhackers. He's the free to play character, and Luke is the chase character. So we'll be doing some work here in the talent up event. But let's clean up these rewards while we're here. Faction already got one Blitz milestone done. And one faction milestone done. Not bad. Let's claim our bag here while we're waiting. Hey! Karen and Finn are having a stare off again. Nothing like some NXT for a Tuesday night. So, since it's talent up time, let's go right to our roster. And we got our new Butch. If you haven't seen him, moves Bushwhacker Gut Punch 118 and choose a gem to destroy. Falling Hip Toss 59 and destroy a random yellow. Leg Drop 46 and destroy a random purple. Pretty low cost too, 6 and 8. His trainer ability, red moves start with more MP, so he has the exact same training as Sting, Striker Sting. And the links, the tag link is amazing. Receive 80% less damage from color gems. And new gen link, 10% more damage. So let's get him started because initially I wasn't going to put much effort into him because I know there's a lot of the event I'm not going to be able to do. But since he's so good, I think I almost have to try. Get those 9 levels. And he's ready to go once we get the 50 tokens. Speaking of tokens, we got some free ones here. We'll save that for now. Okay. We might as well clean up our inventory while we're here. Get some posters. 200. That was my first 200 for him, but okay. Using a good bit of TP tonight, so let's open up all these. Some of the high chief shards from the weekend event there. Got to 210. Okay. Edge shards. 205. That's nice. $240 TP. And one left somewhere. I don't see anything, but yeah, maybe it'll show up later. All right, so the way we're going to do this, let's go by class. So for technicians, the one we've been working on is Kurt. Kurt has his tokens. We don't have the blue TP. So we can't evolve him. There really isn't anybody else here jumping out at me that I want to work on, so we'll leave them alone. Showboats. Take a look at the Fiend. He's got the max levels. He needs 10 sunglasses. Still needs a lot of moves. But we have TP to work with. But we don't need to immediately do him yet. Another one I like is Typhoon. Got the tokens. We could get the levels if we wanted. Don't have the blue. Since we need to work, improve on my the women in the roster, let's look at Becky. Have the tokens. I need to get her to level 7. But we have a level 1 move. That might be doable. And she has the levels. I'll come back to her. Paige. Okay, we're still collecting. Well, that's the 3-star silver. So we have a bunch of shards for her, but we're still collecting. Okay. Acrobats. Actually, Christian is the one we're working on, and he should be close. Okay, he's got the max levels. We need 3 hats. We can get the moves for him. Let's go ahead and commit. So he's ready to go. We can get 3 hats. Looking further down, Bailey needs blue. I don't think there's anybody else that I was really working on. So we'll move on to Tricksters. Now here's where we're going to have a bunch of work because this is where all the MP coaches are. We want to work on steel. We want to work on woods. And we got Lawler as well. We also want to keep working on Sean. We want to keep working on Natalia. Natalia might be ready to. Okay, she needs a ton of tokens, so we can't level her. Sean uses different tokens, though. We need to. We just moved him to 3 silver, so we need to buy the tokens for him. So let's go with. We'll start with the smallest one, steel. We can get those 2 tokens tonight. We know we got the green. Probably have the purple. Yeah, so this is where we're going to start. George the Animal Steel. That's one we didn't look at Acom when we were looking at showboats, so we'll go back to him. Now, because I'm only a league level 10, actually, we should look at that first. Well, we'll get this done while we're here, and then we'll go look at that, then go get the tokens for him and move him on up. So the only MP trainer, or the only of the original MPs that I don't currently have is Bray, Striker Bray. TP points are adding up real nicely. The talent up's going slow, but it skyrockets when you use tokens for evolving or for using coins. So here we go, 318,000 points. There we go. That almost kind of took us up to the level there. Now, we'll go back to that here in a little bit. Level 2 knocked out. Now, for my League 15 account, the kickoff talent, and if you watched my past talent up episodes, you've seen this. The coins, I could use up to 40 million coins to earn points. With this account, because it's only league level 10, I can only use 15 million. So maybe this amount goes up by 5 million for each league level, up to a max of 40. So the upper, now these, whoops, go back in there. Yeah. These numbers don't change, so there's little to no chance for me to get to this 48,750 without spending a lot of money or doing a mad. Yeah, probably get a lot of money to get a lot of tokens for evolving, but we'll see what we can do here. So, start off, head to the career, go get those last couple of tokens for we got here. Cash loot. I like loot. Too much recursion. Okay. Got an error there. Let's see what happens. It looks like it's froze, so let's reload it up here. They have to switch browsers for the portal. I've been getting a lot more errors lately. For other streamers that are using the portal, what browsers, or what browser do you primarily use? I've been using Firefox, and it hasn't been too much of an issue. Come on, load up. All right, let's close out and try this again. Close out of the browser completely. Let's go back in. And the Friday stream was frustrating enough. I don't want to have another stream like that. Come on, load on up now. We got this. Looks like we have MSK just defeating Brizongo. Or some team with purple and black trunks that are on their back. Nope, it is Bruzongo. Being good sportsmen and shaking their hands. All right, we're back in. Okay, so the cash is gone. So, not sure what I pulled. Is there somebody new? Nope. So, probably got shards. But, you see a fuse in here. So, might as well do. Actually, that might be what we got there because I didn't think I had a 3-star Big E. There we go. Big E's now up to 3 silver. That's points. I mentioned here I have my roster out at tinyurl.com/outlawpd roster. I need to update it. It's missing a couple weeks worth of stuff. Um, when I get back from vacation, I'll take some time to get that put back into place. So we were heading out to the career, and we were going to main event. Let's go with the Fiend. Pump up his title a little bit here. His moves are set. His trainers are set. Let's go. No, we don't have any perks right now because it's a new monthly event. So all those have washed away. No turn one bleeds. Okay, we need to turn one bleed here. He's already at 0. So the Fiend story. A while back, there was a bug in this account where I had 2 copies of Trickster Fiend or Trickster Bray. So I sent Scopely a message about it saying, I got there's two copies in my account. Can they get rid of one? And they're like, sure, no problem. When they did that, they accidentally also deleted Striker Bray. So I sent them a message saying, when you deleted the duplicate, you accidentally also deleted my Striker Bray. Can I get him back? And the person I was working with said, yep, okay, I see that. Let me fix it. And they put back Trickster Bray again. So I sent a message saying, there was an issue, there wasn't anything showing up. So when that showed up, I said, okay, I'm seeing the edition now, but it's the wrong one. Yeah, it's Trickster Bray again. What I need is Striker Bray. So they're like, oh, sorry about that. It should be fixed now. So when I went out and looked, the second Trickster Bray was gone, and I had the Fiend. And I wasn't going to complain at that point. So they essentially traded or had a bug that resulted in me losing Striker Bray but getting the Fiend. And I figure the chances are good that I'll get Striker Bray from a monthly event or something. So like I can live with this. Like Monopoly, error in your favor. But this is definitely the rarest character in this account. This will put him into danger. I had not seen that. Which edge did they change? Acro or Trickster? I guess we could take a look at it here after getting the tokens that I'm looking for here. Watch the cord. Hmm? Works better that way for this. You think they made him better? Okay, here's the tokens we're looking for. So after this match, we'll go out and take a look. We got Pete Dunne twisting joints. Part of me wonders if his style of wrestling would translate well to the main roster. All right. Mission accomplished there. That'll give us the tokens for steel. Might as well take the 10 levels while we're here. 2337. Want to get him to 25, so let's level up the 2 moves that I can here. That's not going to get him there. He's going to have to level or get the 3-star to get to the 25. So we'll save the greens. But it's plus 2 MP, which is twice as many as he had. All right. Edge. The ultimate opportunist. Can't click on his card, so this all looks the same at first glance. I haven't played him in a while, but I know he has the 1 MP move for Leech Gems, the 3 green to make freeze, the Educator submission. So might be some of his other moves that changed. Oh, there's a blog. Is it out there? Let's see if it says anything. Tax day coming up. I used up all my diamonds and stuff on April 15th. I don't see anything there. Go look at his card. So, Superstar Guide. It's still listed as the rated R superstar in the pull down menu. Downward spiral makes Leech Gems into purple. That seems the same. Winning Edge. Make random gems into purple. And Big Boot. Change Countdown Gems into Leech Gems. Has the SmackDown link. Yeah, outside of the name, I'm not sure what the changes were. But we got some shards, so Use them. Yes, we need a lot of ropes to level him, so this is just using up some resources that I got. And who knows if we do any blitzes? Well, we will do some blitzes. He's a pretty decent character for that. Okay. So anyway, back to class, and we have back to the Tricksters. Both Steel and Woods are now 2-star gold, but they need a lot of tokens. Lawler's 3 gold. He needs levels and tokens. So that's about all we can do with Tricksters. Takes us to the powerhouses. And I'm going to do something I said I probably, well, yeah, we already looked at Sean. That I wasn't probably going to do, but I am going to do. Bam Bam is ready. Okay, he doesn't have the tokens, but we're going to take these levels. Because he is one of the bonus characters for the first tour, so and actually he's also one of the bonus characters for the Blitz. All right, and he has all his moves, so we can lock into 17 dumbbells. He'll be good to level. So, seeing that I need the dumbbells, we could probably level somebody small. Cena, maybe. Okay, we would have enough tokens for Cena. We wanted to do that, but I haven't touched him, so. Last but not least, the strikers. A lot of tokens needed for Taker, too, but it's at least the smallest token that he needs to get to 4-star, but he needs a ton of levels. So let's change how we're looking at this and look by level. So those 6 are all maxed. Lawler's over 5,000. He has no further to go. Oh, he can get to 9,000, but without the moves and the tokens, there's no reason to commit to him right at the moment. So I could level up. Well, actually, Andrade, we have 700 shards for him. So that'll get some moves. Don't have the tokens. He's a mile away from my 4-star silver, but with all these tokens, we can make him pretty formidable. There's a 9. An 8. Thing to remember, anytime you're trying to talent up someone, make sure the move is equipped before you level it, or it doesn't count. Okay. So I could tap myself out to get him up to level 91. Come on. I could get Dream up to 98, but he still has tons of moves that need leveled up as well. Uh, let's go ahead and give Edge his 10. Steph, we got 60 shards for. Those are from the black market. She's one of the best ones to purchase. Yeah, there's Acom. Yeah, we got 326. We're 74 shards away from getting him for the free fuse up to 3-star. Oh, I haven't touched any of his moves yet. Definitely something I want to consider doing. Actually, this might be the leveling play. Because there's always a need for Hall of Famers, and he's the only one I have, so let's go ahead and get him. Now I'll have to search the or pay attention to the showdown store to get those 5 tokens, because special tokens, but something to look for. And so these low level guys and gals. since the icons also have a different token set. Having them ready is also a pretty good thing. And since my women are weak anyway, leveling Nikki, not a bad move there, though. Once again, I have all the moves still to do. 2 million left. Who else do I want to invest in? Well, since he's the closest, let's go ahead and feed him a little bit. As opposed to like feeding Ryback, who I don't have. Keep going until we reach that next talent up level. That'll be a pretty good place to pull off for now. There we go. 6-6. Okay, that knocks out 5 levels of that. Okay, the 6th level is 2.2 million away. So I'd have to evolve someone. I don't have the necessary coins for that. But that's decent. So next we'll head off to the Blitz. Since this is one of the last 2 objectives I have for League 10. So that has to be the Bushwhacker. This has to be a new gen and contest. Good place for Bam Bam. And this can be anybody, so we'll go with Edge to keep the talent level low. Let's see how these 3 can do. 6 matches. And we want to finish with Bam Bam to get the bonus points, so we'll go with Edge to start. Don't really know what trainer to put on him. But the objective edge here is just to keep using the leech gems to revive as much health as possible and get through as many matches as possible. $3,000 health for the first match. That's pretty nice. Okay, one down, five to go. Nikolai Volkov next. Another 7,000. This is pretty good. $1,380 Steamboat. Raquel Gonzalez with a successful title defense tonight. So this should be an interesting match here. The battle of the 1MP move guys. Also kind of funny. I'm wrestling the guy who is my coach. Are you ready, Grasshopper? No blacks or purples to help me here, so let's take the reds. Let's get a leech gem out of it. He powers some health away, and then I leech it back. It's a nice system of checks and balances. There we go. There's a nice cascade. That'll get the pin. Shinsuke 2063. Oh, that's not what we want. Shinsuke, another good power gem guy in the game. Leech, leech, leech. Take them all. Got a chance here to finish this one off if we can pick the right gems. 3 gems to destroy. See if we can. So those two will. Hell, come on, game. Those two will get this red cascade. And don't see much else of excitement, so we'll take the black. I could have just taken 3 blacks as well and been that much closer to the submission next turn if needed. Edge against Pompashango. Finally, a match where the opponent has a little more juice than I do. But as long as I stay away from his red moves, I should be okay. Whoops, forgot to use my move. Small things like that could be the difference between a win and a loss. As long as you don't make the same mistake twice. Okay, he's going to take the reds here. He didn't. Interesting. I'll say, which is good that I got the submission ready, but I'm still going to use the submission, though. Get a bunch more leech gems out. This whole board full of leech gems, you would think that I could start matching some and start getting a lot of this health back, but Board not cooperating too much. Here we go. Get a reshuffle. The whole board's almost filled up at this point. Eight. 8 health left. What can you do with 8 health? Okay. So Edge has gotten through 5 of 6. Next up, Ted Dibiase, who's had some interesting skits lately with Cameron Grimes. Now I have the decision. Do I go with Edge to soften up DiBiase and then use. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I don't want Edge to win this match. I just want him to weaken DiBiase as much as possible so that Bam Bam can finish it. 36 to go. I'm in pretty good shape here. This will help wear him down even more. Okay, so he's got moves ready. So it should be pretty close to the end. Question becomes how much damage can we do to him before the end? That's going to help. Okay, there's my danger. Let's get some health back, though. May not be getting the bonus points. That was a... Okay, there's the kick out. He just doesn't want to use his moves. Got him down to 7,000. There we go. Here's a suplex. It's annoying, but it's not going to do anything since I have no health anyway. Belly to back suplex. Okay, and anything he does will get the win. So, pretty decent run there by Ed, Joe. He got through 5 matches and all but 7,000 health in the last one. Pretty good. Not bad for a 2-star gold character. But now Dibiase's prime for the bonus points. Bring in Bam Bam. Move charge Acom. Move damage. All right. We Just want to get through these 7,000 as quickly as possible. So we don't have to use that many heals to get back in. Yuck. Not the prettiest of starts. There we go. With Bam Bam, the rules are simple. Always be breaking yellow. Stun as much as you can. Okay. Speaking of stun, here we go. Powerbomb. And from here, it's just pick a couple things and call it a day. All right, so we get to 270 bonus points for finishing with one of the bonus superstars. 53% health. $39.60, $29.70. Yeah, got some people taking part. That's good to see. 18 of them. Yeah, yeah. These three are worth even more bonus points, but obviously I don't have any of them. And the $1 Million Corporation is worth smaller bonus points, but it's better than nothing. So that worked out well. Let's go in again. This time we'll let Typhoon be the workhorse. Put Lawler on. Actually, doesn't he benefit from Bailey? Yeah, we'll just leave her where she is. Good start there. Get both my blue moves charged up. So choose 5, make 3. So the best way to do this is put 2 of them on yellow and then pick any 3. The 3 that I make will be the 3 non-yellow ones. Back to continue this feud here in 1 moment. All right, I'm back. Let's keep on chugging here. Looking for blues to start. Don't have any, so we'll take these yellows instead. Some more yellows. Come on, stay on the screen. Take the green since. Ooh, nice cascade there. Santos Escobar going up against Kushida in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the cruiserweight title with 21 scheduled minutes left in the show. Means it's either going to run long or there are going to be some quick falls. There's a nice start. Okay, same thing again. 2 on yellow, and the other 3 we can change. Quick and painless. Those 2 moves I love using in tag team matches. You can use them to heal up anyone. You set the yellow gems in a position, make the tag, and then you have the tag team partner break the gems to get all the healing. All right, no blues to work with here, so we'll take the row break. Still a turn away there, but we will break the blues anyway. Keep them away from Nakamura. So we want to change that one, and that one. I'll make those other two into the heels. Now, this might actually be a case where I don't need all 5 heels, but we'll go ahead and take them anyway, just to be safe. The heel gems do no damage. And if I don't have enough health to heal, there's no reason to actually use them for that purpose. Ten to go. Not the best start, but we can at least keep some of those reds away from Papa Shango. All right, there's a pin, and we got his finisher ready next turn. Should be a kick out there. Full health right now, so we're in great shape. You don't even have to put the protect gems down. This will take care of it. But we will because it's asking nicely. So now we're in an interesting situation here where I'm pretty sure Typhoon could win this one on his own. But we want to get the bonus points, so just do as much damage as we can here. Oh, it's the two blue ones over here. The two blue ones over here. Okay. Like working hard on a project. Got a little helper following her around everywhere she goes. It's amazing how confident our blind kitten has gotten now that she knows how the steps work. She just comes bounding down them like they're second nature to her. Pretty cool, actually. Now we're trying to lose, so we don't really want to heal. So we'll go ahead and just break the one. Comes a backbreaker. We'll go ahead and hit the finisher, but we're not going to put the protect gems down because I don't think he'll be able to kick out if I do. And they don't do any extra damage, so okay. Now just take my time and hope Dibiase can finish it before I have to. 19,000 health to go. Okay, we're down to 12. Santos Escobar goes up one fall to none. 8 minutes left in the broadcast. Could be a 2-0. Okay, this will take the last of his health. The quick cover lock and a submission ties it up at one. 7 minutes left in the broadcast. We're not going to make anything to heal gems. We just wanted to do the damage. Okay, so we're both at 0. It's now who gets the pin. So you want to be careful, since I'm trying to lose, to not get cascades and to leave cascade opportunities for him. Like, yeah, there's a nice row break or this purple, and now if they don't take it, there ain't nothing I can do. So again, want to try to. Well, so much for leaving that for him. Belly to back suplex. That's going to help. And he has it. Anything he breaks will get the win. So he executed his plan to perfection. We'll have Bam Bam ready to take on Dibiase with 0 health. Back at 0 health, we could even have Butch finish it. But we'll take the safe approach in case the board is worse than we want to begin with. Any row or column break will end it. Well, he got some health back somehow. That's interesting. Didn't matter. And another 270 bonus earned. Eight to go, so let's go through it one more time. Who should be my workhorse this time? Now that's something that happens, and I don't know why it happens. So Edge was injured, and we didn't heal him. But right now he has full health, so let's go ahead and he worked the first time. Let's swap him back in. And I'm not sure if it remembered him as being part of the lineup, and we healed him before the beginning of the last one, or yeah, I'm not sure how he got healed to full health, but we'll use him. He's ready. Got to remember we have a move every turn now. And the good thing I slow down and to remember that move. I was going to break those for the six. I didn't even see this wild card move. And it in turn one. We've just about reached 10 o'clock and the match is still going, so it might be some NXT overtime. And they know that there's people like me who watch the clock and expect the end because they're hitting all the false finishes right now. Kind of funny. False finish right there. Nikolai with the kick out. He has no help to leech, but next week on NXT, steel cage match for the North American title. Johnny Gargano against Bronson Reed. Have to stream that one. See what happens. 3 gems to destroy. We got this, so might as well take the loot. I think the count was like 40, almost 40 blitzes that you have to do if you were shooting for a 1%. And for your faction, and you could only do normal. Kushida retains. This looks like it's going to be a quick one. Throw down the leeches. Purple wild card. And a little bonus. Okay, got him down to 350. 350. This will take that last 350. Fortunately, the pin bar is 7 miles away, but purples will charge up the finisher. Cat playing with something. Got distracted by her making all that noise. I forgot what I was doing there and placed those gems as if I was placing a submission instead of breaking gems. But a win's a win. What a beautiful board to start. Go that way. Oh, look at all that. Might be a one turner. Not quite a one turner, but definitely a two turner. So this is Thea. She's the blind kitten. When you're a kitten and you're blind, everything is a toy. So she's wandering around under the wash tub. There was some old jars under there that we'd used for cleaning up paintbrushes, and those made interesting noises. So that's what she was playing with. — 8 million cat toys upstairs, but that's what she wants to entertain herself with. Okay, so plan of attack after we finish this blitz. Um, take the keys that we got and open them up and see what's new this month. If there's anything exciting. Then we'll take a crack at the first tour of the new month. See what kind of points we can earn there. That'll probably be a good place to stop for the night. If we finish this blitz, we'll be two matches away from finishing that objective. That will um, leave certain tours. So that's probably what I'll work on my next few streams. And by the time the next, this is a short one, so supposedly only a 3 week event. When the next one rolls around, um, we'll be ready for League 11. DVD Kiwi's excited about the Bushwhackers being put into the game. Next time I'm streaming when he's on, I'll have to ask him. A lot of people didn't like their WWE run, but I enjoyed it. There's always a place for the humor match. They definitely had skills beyond humor. All right, let's see how much health we get back from this. 5,383, so 16,000 going into the last match. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to pull off the lose win bonus points for the third time. Though a start like this definitely helps. Lots of purple and black on the board. Lots of yellow on the board for him, too. Now, that's not good. Definitely take these yellows and keep them away from him. Get a couple purples bonus. Could have went down there and gotten one more leech gem, but for some reason going that direction seemed like the right move. Okay, so there's the danger. But with all these leech gems, that's not necessarily a death sentence. Still got 32,000 left. This will definitely help. Pull me back up to 2,300. These two moves will put me back into danger. and then I'll have the decision. I could put on the submission, but that would be my last move most likely. Yeah, because if I put on the submission, it's not. He's going to get out of it, and then anything he breaks will end the match. So need a little bit of luck here. Okay, I can't move that one because it's locked. So go ahead and get that one leech gem. Keep buying myself a little bit of time, one gem at a time. Ability to back into danger. Now, if I don't get a cascade this turn, well, no, it's not necessarily over. If I get a leech gem, okay, so the key here is just keep getting leech gems so that the pin bar only moves one space instead of two. Now, if he gets a row or a column break, he could have handed it right there. Then it is what it is, but single moves won't normally finish me unless they result in a cascade as long as I have health. Okay, so we're looking for a leech gem to keep me alive. And now we're finally at the point where there aren't any, so go ahead and do as much damage as we can here. Throw the submission on for another 4,000. His next move will end the match, and then Bam Bam will have to find his way through about 10,000 health, 11,000 health. Very doable, though. We were able to stretch that out and get probably another 4 or 5,000 health out of it instead of giving up earlier and just putting the submission on and accepting defeat then. Not the nicest board to start. In fact, it is terrible. Quick reshuffle, but still not much help for me. Guess I'll take these purples to keep them off of him. A little bit of luck there with those yellows falling in. He gets the yellows he needs, though. the only Butch left. We need Bam Bam to wrap us up. This will definitely help. That'll put him into danger. This will move the pin bar a good bit. And with the skip turn, or the stun as it's called, anything ends it. Not bad. 3 blitzes completed tonight. No, I don't want to close the game, but I don't want to see that gauntlet blitz either. So, contests. $305th. 3,780 points. Oops. It's helping out a little bit. But you can. So my factions, 3 people have 3960. So that's 4. They've done 4 normals with no bonus. And we're halfway to milestone 3 or milestone 2. Still plenty of time left. Okay, so League 10 we were talking about. There you can see 2 Gauntlet Blitz matches left. At this point, I can do any of the Butch Blitzes because if they're like previous months, there are only 2 matches, and that will wrap that up. And then all that'll be left is getting on the road, getting Charleston Hell No done. Head out to the loot. $1,700 keys. That's 1 pull. 1, 11, and 86. So I probably don't have any of these. All possible. Okay, I have Typhoon, but not probable with that 1%. The 11 is just shards. Not much helping there. Stud would be a good one to get because he's a either a move generator or a move destroyer in coach. Definitely a lot here I don't have. The one we're looking for is Striker Bray. Doesn't look like he's in. Oh, shards. Okay. All right. Only got one, but let's. There's that error again. So I'll have to look up what that error is and see if it's something in my settings or something. Recently downloaded some new drivers and wonder if that's causing some of these issues. Okay, so just thinks that that's going to freeze that up, but let's regroup. Excuse me. While we're getting the game reloaded here. Quick heads up. This week, um, instead of my Friday 10 o'clock stream, if I do another stream, it'll be Thursday at 8 o'clock. We'll be getting ready to hit the road Friday night, leaving early Saturday morning. So don't want to stream too late and finish up packing. And then there won't be any streams next week. I'll return to my regular schedule of streaming on Tuesday, May 25th, 8 o'clock, 2 weeks from tonight. But be sure to check out some of the other great streamers. I know DJ also normally streams Friday in that 10 p.m. slot, so you can always hang out with him. And Garcon was doing some streaming on Tuesday nights. It hasn't seemed to be lately, but so once again, we're not going to know what we pulled. And oh, actually, we started with 79. Okay, so we didn't get any new superstars from it because we were at 79 at the beginning of the night, and then Butch was number 80. So Do a little quick housekeeping here. Apparently, I haven't been over there in a while. So we'll have 10 pools, at least 10 pools when we reach league level 11. Keep saving up there. Where are we going? We were going to, oh no, not faction. We wanted showdown first. Well, since we're here, let's get this out of the way. Join these. Okay. Let's go shopping. Nice coins there. Could get actually, I think, 1,000,000 coins for 26,000. I don't think I can turn that down. Collect these because we're going to need them. One big show. We're halfway there. And 10 Daniel Bryans. All right. So, now back to showdown. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. I'm just going to do the one match. Not that we even need, since we've already finished enough achievements to get all the token or the awards today, but do want to stay fresh. $33,000 damage plus bonus bleed. So nice. And the claw is ready. I don't know why you'd stick your fingers into the mouth of a guy who eats turnbuckles, but we're about to do it. Head out to the shop and $120th of the way there to Becky. Yeah, that was dumb because I was talking about needing the Hall of Fame tokens. So let's see, 2,430. You need 2,500. Do I want to see? This is the thing. There's so many different things in the Showdown shop. Hey, Fish Camp, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Looking for the purples to start. None this time. No blacks either. Guess I didn't need to do this match. I could have just claimed my weekly reward. This will help in the long run. Lana, 4-star gold from the chest. Beautiful. She's one I'd love to have on either of my accounts. All right, Mr. Flair, you're about to be finished. That's going to be uh, gonna have to take a tablet with me or something so that I can log into this account and claim the daily rewards while I'm gone. Use my phone for my main account and the tablet for this one. At least keep collecting all that stuff for the when I get back. Okay, there's 2,530. So go ahead and take that. And that's the end of all my coins. So with the 1 million coins that we bought, the end of my showdown coins, 1 million coins. That's can I get another level out of this? No, I need 2.1 million points. I don't have enough coins for that without leveling someone. Yeah, well, if you want to call it that, going down to see the in-laws. But there'll be some time on the beach and some time to sneak out and play pinball and seeing my sister on the way back, so should be a good time. Do I have anyone that can level up here? That's one thing. Okay, so I didn't get to the next level in J tokens, but there's still time. If you have them, you can use them. Um, okay, Brian doesn't have. Don't have the tokens for him though. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anybody that I can get to where I need him to go. Okay, Booker has all of his moves. I have the tokens. I don't have the coins for the levels. He won't have the tokens. That's probably the right move. Just giving up on trying to get these last 74 and cashing out, doing it the old fashioned way. But he's max and he has no moves, so he must be yeah. Bam Bam's missing tokens. Braun 70 levels ain't gonna make that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a path to anybody else right now, so we'll just hang on to those coins. got the brand new event. Let's finish the night off in style. So, taking a look at our contest superstars. And looking by talent is definitely the better way to go. We got two choices here. Well, I do have two choices. I hate using Roman, so unless I actually have to, so we'll go with Bam Bam. Okay. Number one rule of Bam Bam: if it's yellow, you break it. Now, the biggest hole right now is there's no way to refill the yellow. So it's basically get one stun out of it and then hope you can finish it with all your other moves. There we go. There's a level. We'll save the tag team match. Class advantage here is pretty nice. Okay. Oh, the stun. Seven blues into reds. There's only five of them, so And the issue with that is by using this move here, actually I should change that because I'm wiping out my blues, so I have no blues to refill. So next match will definitely change that up. Okay, still stunned. And an uppercut for the pin. Some bonus t-shirts there. Seven, 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 eight. This appears to be a mismatch, but we're going to try anyway. Forgot to change my move. That's going to make it that much harder. I don't think it's going to really matter, though. Okay, look at that. Turn 1 MVP has me down to 1900. Another release flapjack. Bonk. So let's see what we can do. 97,000 damage. 2 turns to get it. Or 2 turns to get enough yellows to keep him stunned. Can it be done? And the answer is a resounding no. Bam Bam got us a little bit of a bonus there, so move up the food chain here. With Go with Sean. Okay. Get those juggernauts into place. Hopefully survive one turn here. All right. Let's get the popcorn popper going. Pop. Get a little bit of health back here. Oh, this could make things interesting. Pop. Release flapjack and turn some more reds into greens. Okay. Gonna take a little bit of luck here. All that extra damage doesn't bother me any. The key is now we need some of these juggernauts to hit some of those blue. All right. Did, but I don't think we're going to kick out. We got health back, but it's too much damage. Okay. So I need 6,461. Oh, shit. Back in. Huge cascade there. 30,000. We're in a pretty good place here. He's going to get 3 green here, but okay. Yeah, he's at 0, so it doesn't matter. Nothing to steal. But it is a win. That leaves us with a tag team match. We'll go Fiend. And Roman. So that we can get the bonus points. Now, even if I don't get the tokens and don't get the level Butch up very far, he will be someone that, because of his trainer ability, he'll be focused on after he reverts back to normal tokens. So, actually, that is one character I didn't look at. So, after we win this match, we'll go check Sting and see where he stands at. Perhaps I should have been could have put some levels onto him. Fiend will wrap this one up really quickly. Get us some bonus t-shirts. Well, actually, Roman will get us the bonus t-shirts. Okay, roster class. Sting. He's got the max levels. Moves. Okay, he needs some tokens, but go ahead and invest here. So that he is ready. Okay. So Sting is looking for tokens. Steel is looking for tokens. Though I still have moves to do with him. Woods is in the same boat. Though he also has moves that need done. Lawler needs different tokens. But he's already at the 5,000, so next for him is 9,000. Don't have Bray. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Acom. Oh, we're not gonna. We'll put in the back breaker rack. And give it some levels so that we reach the 1,500 mark. That way he's producing another one as well. There we go, 1562. But he needs levels as well. Oh no, it was 1,000 and 2,500. But we at least got him over the 1,000 mark, so we're getting 2. He has a different path here, 74 more shards. And 5 tokens away. So he'll have M tomorrow with the daily login. We're up to 8 Luke shards. Yes. Yep. Wonder what that Phantom inventory item is. There's something. Don't know what. That's all right. 50 t-shirts for that. 50,000 coins. Not bad. Not bad. First night playing. Got 5 of the 36. There's the 5 we needed. So let's move Butch up. Chaotic Showboat. Nice. There he goes. Ready for when we get the next set of tokens. All right. So, reminder. We'll put it here in the chat for those that were streaming or want to look back. Next episode, maybe. Thursday, May 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern. No stream. Friday, May 14th. No stream. Yeah, I agree, Nightbot. No. But it's the way it will be. Tuesday, May 18th. No stream. Friday, May 21st. Back to regular schedule on Tuesday, May 25th. I will wish you all. So thank you for joining me tonight. These beginnings of new MLCs are always a lot of fun. I should make a better plan and know what superstars that I'm going to that I want to go into leveling and save a little bit of time. But you can see the thought process about going into what resources I'm investing and what I'm shooting for all the new monthly contests and talent up events. If you've missed any past episodes, check them out on YouTube, tinyurl.com/outlawpdgaming. Next week might be a good week to check some of them out if you missed any. Can also be reached on Discord, Outlaw PD 3842. If you like what you see, please subscribe on either YouTube or Twitch, or hit the like buttons or send comments. I appreciate them all. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and support all of the other great streamers out there that are playing the game. Thanks again, and maybe I'll talk to you Thursday evening. But if not, be safe and good luck, and talk to you in a couple weeks. Have a great evening. Take care.